Hey there, I'm Andrea. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to learn the bound straddle. It's called the bound straddle because in yoga, this is called a bind. So I'm going to start down in a runner's lunge because if you're working at this level of pole trick, you got to make sure that you're really thoroughly warmed up, and not just warmed up in general, but warmed up in a way that is specific to the tricks that we're about to do. So if you're quite flexible and you want to work more on your balance and your stability and the squaring of your hips, you can keep your back leg straight with your knee lifted off the ground. Otherwise, you can lower that back knee and relax down a little deeper into the stretch. Now, I've started with my hands on the floor, and as you start to loosen up, you can lower down to your elbows to deepen the stretch. And eventually the goal is to get this front shoulder right underneath your leg so that you can extend this arm, bend it around your back with your palm facing away. So this is half of the bind, okay? And if you're watching this and thinking, hell no, don't worry about it. You can still work on this beginning stretch. You can even put yoga blocks under your hand until you can lower all the way down, okay? So at this point, I would recommend rewinding the video so that you can go back and do this sequence of stretches on your other leg. Symmetry. So, what does the bound straddle look like? Here we go. It starts with an outside leg hook. You're gonna pull up. Inside hand reaches under your leg. Now make sure that this inside arm is bent so that the pole is resting on your bicep, above your elbow. Outside hand reaches behind your back with your finger pointing down towards the floor. And then we're gonna do a leg switch. So your inside leg will have trapped your inside arm. And again, you wanna make sure that your elbow is well past the pole so that you can extend this arm. Rotate your arms so you go from a thumbs up position to a thumbs down position, as if to say that burning in my bicep is good. Bend this arm behind your back, palm facing away, and then straddle this leg forward. That's going to help you balance. If you've got your balance here, you can release the bottom hand, grab onto the other hand behind you, and that's the bind. Where the straddle comes in is by lifting this top leg off the pole and extending for all of your glory. Huzzah! Bound straddle. To come out, release your hands behind your back. Put your elbow back on top. Your bottom leg comes back up. And you can lower down with control. Now, there's just one alternative to get out of the trick if you've got a very sticky inner thigh. Alternatively, you can hook the top leg back on, in which case it requires quite a bit of pigeon flexibility. Now, if we're going to spend a lot of time together, you're going to learn some yoga postures because I'm a bit of a yoga geek. So, in order to hook the top leg back on, you need to have a quite active flex in this direction, bending your leg towards your face. Okay? That exit looks like this. I'm spinning quite a lot faster than is ideal for a tutorial, but you get the idea. The entry is exactly the same as last time, into the straddle. So from here, in order to exit, by hooking the top leg, you want to lean back away from that top foot. Look away from the leg as you hook it. That's going to make it easier to hook it. And then you can hook the top elbow, release the bottom hand, grab on above your elbow, below your top leg, and then unhook your top leg and lower down. Your exit is as important as your entry. And that's the bound straddle. Now, if you nailed it first time, or if you've done this tutorial a bunch of times, and you want a little bit of an advanced variation, here's something you can play with. Helix. Leg switch. wide split. Woo! So, if you'd like a little bit more of a detailed breakdown for that last combo, make sure to watch the Holly drop tutorial to get the swinging part, and then the Helix tutorial. Thanks for tuning in.